Hey y'all, what's up? I want you guys to get your coffee, get your tea, get whatever you need to get settled, and I'm going to be right back with y'all, all right? Let's go. Okay. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you won't be disappointed. All right. I missed y'all. Y'all make it do what it do. Remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because we definitely did not sleep with you last night. Happy Saturday to all, whether you're coming in now or later. Okay. At the top of the screen, you guys can see the like, comment, share, and all videos start at our 2 minute mark. Okay. And the reason for the 2 minute mark is so that you guys can come in, get comfortable, sit a little while, see if you want to stay for a little while. So we start at the 2 minute mark when a live is active. Okay. If you guys are looking for anything that you need to contact me, is definitely in the bio section. And it's also, yeah, you guys can get in the bio section as well. Good morning to all. I know we're about to hit hey Jazzy J, my favorite. What's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, guys, this is a lot with the Kirk Frost and K Frost and Kai Frost and Rasheeda and Kirk Frost. Baby, it's a froze old hot mess, okay? It is bad. I started to do like little clips on it, but it's just so much stuff piled in one. I was like, Lord, how can I get all of this out at once? And the only way that I can probably like sum it up in a nutshell is to go live. So y'all got me for a little bit. I don't know how long I'll be here, but I'll be here for a little bit just to talk about what is going on with the frost situation. Okay. Um, Make sure you guys share. It's so imperative that you do so that I can stay active in the algorithm. All right. All things here on this channel is allegedly and in my opinion only, honey. I'm just stating what I think, not what I know. And it's all for commentary purposes only and entertainment purposes only as well. Okay. For those of you who are new here, I talk extremely fast. So sometimes my tongue be twisting, but y'all gonna get it, okay? Y'all gonna get it, all right? I know I haven't been doing the Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews. I said I was gonna jump in there, but I don't know. And the reason why I don't know is because sometimes I feel like the whole environment is just so sometimes I'll be like, I can handle it. Then sometimes I'll be like, nah, it's just so it's like a bummer, okay? It's like an energy snatcher, okay? So if I feel like it, I will. If I don't, I won't. Um, I try to bring y'all what I can, but I wait until God do something differently before I just jump into something. I don't like my energy to be drained, okay? And it's sad because I started off with that, okay? Outside of me changing it up in the beginning, but I started off with that, and now I just feel like it's just so energy draining. You know what I mean? It just is a mess, and it sucks, right? So we'll see. We'll see what it brings. I know the show comes on tonight. We'll see if I watch it and I review it. Okay, we'll see. But in the meantime, in between time, we here. Okay, we are here. All right. So you guys know that I am now monetized on Instagram. Woo, to me, okay. I've worked extremely hard to get there, and I definitely did do the dang on thing. So now, not only can you guys go follow me over there, I'm also monetized on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube now. I think I named everything YouTube now. And I had to push the mark with my Twitter because I'm like so inconsistent over there. So I got to try to play with that, and I do have Patreon, but I haven't yet to learn it to the fullness. So I'll be kind of just running away from that. And that's that. One of the things I'm not happy about while I'm giving these updates is the fact that I've been sitting at 10K for about a year. My daughter was like, Mom, this picture just popped up and it said you hit 10K a year ago. I said, baby, that is a hot mess. I got to do something better with my time. Okay. I got to try to do something differently with this channel. Okay. To allow it to keep accumulating followers or subscribers, should I say, and just to grow, right? At God's timing. But I want to make sure I'm doing the footwork as well. Shout out to trending at some point. I wanted to make sure I did not miss that. Trending is like a star and an apple and a glowing beam, okay? And I wanted to make sure I don't miss that because we got to make sure we supporting our people, all right? When I came across trending, we don't have a personal relationship, but I love trending, right? And anybody really rubbed me the right way, I kind of just keep that energy, right? So trending, when trending first started, she was just doing what she do and doing it well, right? And then she started to branch off and do different things, which I love that for her, okay? But I got a little piece of her, I guess I'm gonna say paint and sip, but I don't know if that was the name of her theme. But I'm gonna say paint and sip because I saw some people in some very nice attire, and they had some canvases they were painting. And sis, I'm so proud of you, Stinker Butt. I'm gonna tell you like a big sis. I am so proud of trending at some point. So if you guys aren't following her, go check her out. She's doing an amazing job. I like how she branched off and she's not afraid to do that and be okay with whether it's rejection, whether people don't want to do it or they want to do it, because she had I even saw her, I think she said her pop trending was there and her husband, I guess, was there. And I was like, yes, all hands on deck. So shout out to trending. I don't want to give it too much time, but shout out to her. Shout out to her. You guys make sure you guys support what our fellow content creators are doing here, because here's the thing. If you guys don't support, we're nobodies, okay? So shout out to you guys for always stepping in and doing what y'all do, okay? All right, we got to jump into this Rasheeda and Frost thing. Let me see if I can give you guys a backstory. For those of you who don't know how we all got wind of this, rapper by the name of T Hood has been pow, and now he is deceased, okay? In the beginning, Kay Frost, which is the daughter of Kirk and the stepdaughter of Rasheeda Frost, originally just got on here talking. Nobody knew what she was talking about, okay? And I want to jog you guys' memory so we can make sure we're all on the same page, okay? Nobody knew what she was talking about. We just thought she was sending love to, somebody that she loved, right? We just thought that she was sharing a moment with somebody that she loved and about somebody that she loved, right? I know I did. So I shared it and didn't even really connect it immediately to the whole death of T Hood. I don't know why I want to call him T Wood, but T Hood, right? Didn't even really connect that at all. But then as time went on, and news started splattering across the internet, the death of her stinker butt, okay? The death of her love of her life was rapper T Hood. So we learned that after, okay? Well, I learned that after because I wasn't sure about that, okay? So she makes this big old post, and I'm going to get it for you guys. I promise I am, because I want to make sure I'm bringing you guys from the beginning to where we are now, okay? Uh, yeah. Whew, girl. And sometimes, I know a lot of people want to push this like Rasheeda and Kirk because their names are popular, but it ain't a thing on thing that a Rasheeda or Kirk could have did to make this not happen. Kids are grown, they grown adults, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it ain't nothing that either one of them could have did to make this not happen. Kids don't listen, okay? We all do our best to make sure that our kids have the right grounding and they follow the rules later on in life and stuff like that. But there's no definite guarantee that our children will listen to us when they are out and about. We pray that they do. We try to contact them as much as we can, but it's not definite that we will be able to determine that our children will do what we installed in them once they are away from us. Okay. So I don't like the fact that it gets pushed out there like that. As a parent, I know for sure, I don't know what all my kids do. I just pray to God that they are taking something that I installed in them with them. Okay. So, like I said, I know that this is hard for Rasheeda and Kirk because you got their baby boy and you got Kirk only girl out there just swimming with all this stuff that's going on. So, like I said, it's a mess. Prayers up for all involved. Um, and prayers up for the mom of that individual. No matter what kind of monster he is painted out to us, the reality of it is that is her son, right? So my heart definitely goes out to her as well. There's nothing that she could have done with her son to make it better. Okay, her son was a grown individual. He was going to do his own. She done her part if she did do it. I don't know her personally, but the fact of the matter is she did her part, and we cannot control what her son did on his spare time and in his own likeliness. Okay, so and I know this hurts for her as well. That's still her son. So like I said, when I say that this is a crazy and unfortunate situation, I mean that, right? But we definitely got to talk about everything that's involved. And you guys know that at the time of this, Rasheeda and Kirk was already trend. Well, Rasheeda was trending for this concert that she was putting on, and people just couldn't believe that Rasheeda was having a concert. People was like, Kirk Rasheeda? Oh, hell nah, right? So that's where people was going with this. And then she started to trend for this pow pow situation. So it's unfortunate. She started out good, and using that to capitalize and get where she needed to. And now her name is attached to this because unfortunately she is the parent. Do you know what I mean? Or the step parent of Kay and the mother of Kai. So this sucks. So when people was telling Kay to be quiet in the beginning, don't say anything, she decided she needed to clear her name. Wasn't smart, but she did it anyway. Okay. And she says, first off, I've been advised not to speak up by plenty of parties. I can't sit back and let this narrative being created go on. The love of my life is gone. The man I lay with and cuddle every single night is no longer here. So as I want to ask for respect and privacy, I won't because I will always defend my hubby. Okay, because I cut it off a little bit. So I'm going to assume that's a hubby. I don't condone this SHIT in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I am sick to my stomach. I don't wish this on anyone. My brain is all over the place. This is a total nightmare, but I'm going to get this off. I don't even have time to grieve or say my respects in the right manner because I am defending myself, being attacked by people who are creating weird and sickening rumors. I'm not good at talking, but I would love to get understanding. I don't have the right words, but I want to keep typing while also respecting his family and loved ones, okay? And this is before anybody knew what was going on. So that's why I'm taking you guys back until we get to where we are now. So it says, so please stop listening to the people who weren't there. Listening to all these rumors and conspiracy theories will get nobody anywhere, but I'm just following false narrative. I hate I have to even post this, but I won't let y'all bully me and put the blame on me, making it seem like we weren't one. Well, I don't know. I thought one was for marriage, but to each his own. It says, she says, I ain't even phantom no shit like this. I love my man with my entire heart too. I didn't harm anyone or ask anyone to harm him. I didn't call for anyone to come help me. I didn't ask for this. I would never. My baby was still healing from being SHOT 3 times. We handle our business in private. Okay, it says, I'm livid also. I didn't call my family for help. For one, I'm the only girl, and I know we would have been right back together that same night. If anything, I don't involve my folks in our business. I didn't call a brother. I didn't call anyone but his mother. Okay? That's my baby. I don't care who's involved. I don't condone this. I am not okay. Okay? It goes on and says, so no, I'm not going to sit here and let y'all create some sick narrative of me. I never wanted him hurt or call anyone to get him hurt. No matter what, we always got through anything together. Woo, child. So you didn't talk about somebody saying young and dumb. This is a young and dumb post, but I'm going to continue, okay? Hurt or call anyone to get him hurt no matter what. We always gonna get through anything together. Keep speaking my truth for my baby. He was leaving and he should still be here. I love you, baby. Please come visit me and take me with you. I can't argue with all of you, and I don't want to. Y'all will hear, pick and choose what you want. But I didn't want this. Ask for it, call for it, set up, or ask for anything. I would have never. Stop playing on my name. Real ones know he will never approve. Hi, Sheila. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yes, happy Saturday. So, again, like I said in the beginning, this is going to be one of them things where we just, hey, Realty Queen. Hello, happy Saturday. So I'm just backing you guys up because this is one of them young and dumb posts. And then we get to the recent where we are now. It's like, girl, you should have shut the hell up. Okay? That's my baby. That's my man. No matter if he knocked my head between the washer and dryer, that's my man. No matter if he choked me while I was sitting on the bed, out of nowhere, he just jumped over the bed on me. No matter if he did those things or not, that's my man, and I'm rocking with him. Girl, young, dumb, not a sense of wisdom. But again, that's not a Rasheeda and Kirk situation. They've done their part, okay? Kids this age is young and dumb. They're going to do whatever the hell they want to. Do it hurt? Yes. Do it sting? Is it probably them going through the turmoil behind the scenes? Absolutely. But kids going to do what they want to do, okay? You see her? That's my man. All I call with his mama. Now listen, his mama ain't your mama. And I wish you guys stop thinking that. You see, at the end of the day, she wants your brother. And I'm not saying that whatever happened, if Kai deserved to be arrested, get him. If it rolls out as self-defense, then let it roll out as self-defense. I don't know the whole details of that part. But here's what I do know. That mama is riding with her son till the wheels come off. She has no loyalty to you. So while you say, I ain't calling nobody. So you ain't going to call your folks, but you're going to call his folks who team him all day. Make that make sense. It doesn't, okay? It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things like young, dumb, and stupid. Young, dumb, and stupid. So as time went on, okay, what happened was, let me pull up the rest for you guys. The sisters and her are going back and forth because the sisters, again, are mad at her for basically claiming she loves him, but won't tell the popo what the real deal is, okay? That's what the sisters is mad about. Now, to her, that's her truth, right? She's saying she done told them she don't know why he wasn't arrested, and she don't condone this stuff at all, okay? And the fact of the matter is, again, they are team him as I guess as they should, right? But I'm gonna go off the limb here and say, Bro wasn't wrapped too tight, and we can all agree to that. Okay, so rapper T Hood's sisters claim Kirk Frost's daughter set him up and had her brothers KILL him. Okay, this is what they had to say. She stated that he was leaving and her brother SHOT him and said F her and him. Self-defense on what? Shut the F up if you don't know what the F you talking about. Okay, so they mad. That's not towards that comment. That's for all the ignorant comments that know they don't even make sense. If it's self-defense, you wouldn't run from the scene. You would have stayed at the scene because you did nothing wrong. And then it says hashtag find K Frost. Okay. Hey CC, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. So it says find K Frost. So the sisters are still going at it, Then let me get the thing so you guys can hear it. Okay. And let me see if I can connect. But then they took it a step further and was like, oh, B, since you want to lie and say all this, you this, you that, they went a step further and released audio of her basically ratting her brother out. Sometimes it's best just to be quiet and stop trying to be the mediator. I thought the cops said the shooter remained at the scene and is cooperating. We going to get to that, okay? It's a whole lot of twists and turns, and that means that one or two things happen. Kay, which is the daughter, was lying to the family all along, or she was lying to the family all along, or she didn't know what the hell was happening. She just was giving out stuff out of frustration and out of her just being scared. I don't know. Okay. But what I do know, the math ain't mathing. Okay. It ain't happening. So let's get to the audio that the family released of Kay, basically throwing her brother under the bus. I don't give a dang if that's my brother or not.
Maybe have the wrong information. They tried to find him. They sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big iron. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that on the phone. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck whether or not. Like, I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all, like, you can't, like, I don't condone that shit. It's more to the story, so I don't understand how they would let him out if you told them that your brother shot Tevin. They supposed to have him. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out. So, yeah, please do it. Like, I'm asking the same questions. What I'm saying is like, okay, when can we get his things, Kay?
Now, you guys heard that. She's having a conversation. You can hear the person in the background whispering, tell her this, tell her that. So they recorded her, which she ain't know she was being recorded, which I don't know why. Again, young and dumb. You would have already known they're going to record you. That is their family. And that's because you had a misperception of who they were to you. Okay. So they released this audio of her basically saying that she told the police that it was her brother, which is Kai Frost, okay, that it was her brother. And the mom is like, that doesn't make sense. If you told them that, and so why are they claiming self-defense? I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, okay? So later on, after that recording, it continued to go back on and on, okay? Video footage, which I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people are getting away with the footage. I'm not comfortable with putting the footage here because I don't want to trigger anybody more. If you want to see it, it's on my Instagram. I also don't want my page to be flagged. It's already, in a fighting season, okay? So I don't have time for that. But as time go on and the family continued to poke, her best friend come through swinging and's like, look, listen, your family want to paint you out to be all this. but you've been this kind of guy. And she goes into a video and she starts saying, dropping videos of this T Hood guy, attacking K. Now, K is a little pencil, okay? K is too big. Kai, I keep saying K. No, K, yes, K. I'm sorry. K, Kai, they all mixing me up, guy. But K is the daughter, right? And she is a little pencil compared to T Hood. All right. I don't care what she did. It's never a reason or anything that you should be doing to put your hands on somebody. The popo work both ways. All right. And they are alleging that he was on some type of drugs. Okay. So that's why he was spazzing out like that. I don't know about, he might have been on them, but I wouldn't say that wasn't in him. Okay. I just think that just pushed it out more, but I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay. I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay. So hello to everyone that's in the chat. Go ahead and hit the like button. We're going to hear what the friend had to say. If you guys want to actually see the footage, check my Instagram out. I have all the footage over there of the alleged abuse, of him just running up on her while she was on the phone scrolling, of him walking through the doors and just, choking her up, of him even taking the carver to his face and slicing his face, right? And she's sitting on the bed like, basically, what's wrong with you? And he went and told everybody that it was her and he was the one in this video carving his own face. Y'all hear me? Okay. That video was there for you guys as well. Like I said, I don't want to put that here, but she was dealing with a psychopath. And I'm going to say that wholeheartedly, okay? This was a demon. You could have never beat him. Okay, so let's listen to what the friend had to say. Let's go.
And basically speak up, because everybody's doing the most. Is a lot of clout chasing going on. It's a lot of narratives. It's a lot of rumors. And I guess everybody's a detective. So, and if y'all don't know what I'm talking about the K Frost and T Hood situation. So the baby mom, and I'm just gonna show y'all what the sister said and what the baby mom said. Hold on. So y'all remember the sister actually coming out saying that K supposedly set him up. When I got messed up, the baby mom basically saying that she know personally that K didn't set him up because Mr. Kirk personally told her that he don't get involved because he know that his daughter's not going to leave him. And here you go right here. And I'm just going to...
All right, so that message that she's talking about, I'm going to read to you guys because you can't see my screen. Okay, so the message says, ever met... Okay, it says the only reason I know her family don't be involved is because she told me that Kevin and her brother got into it before. Kirk told me the night of that Kirk told me the night of that he washed his hands of the situation, basically. But when she called, he knew that it was something serious because she don't call about with Kevin since they know he wasn't leaving. Okay, so she's basically saying that Kirk told her, which is the dad, that he's not getting involved because Kay is not going to lead this man. Okay, so he's going to stay out of it, right? And then let's continue to listen to the best friend. Hold on.
His baby mom also told me that, yeah, she knew and she was aware that Hood was on something new. He was on something new. And the person that he would do it with is Sydney/Vanessa. And she has gotten on her for doing that with him because he don't act himself when he's on that particular drug. And I have the measure of that. I'm going to show y'all that too. He also told me that.
All right. So remember that although they're dealing with his death now, before that, just not too long ago, he was also pow because he was allegedly beating another young lady that he was messing with up outside of like a very popular hood area. And they told him to go ahead somewhere with all that. And instead of him going ahead about his business, he continued to pop it and they pow him. Okay. That young lady is who she's saying, the one that got him pow that night. is saying that he started doing these hard drugs with. Okay. I don't know how true it is. It's just allegedly, in my opinion. I'm just reporting what's reported. Okay. So this, she's saying that ain't no way how she get to be at the balloon release and you guys are gonna let her come to the funeral, and how all that when she just got your brother pow pow as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the young lady is saying, or suggest. I don't know, but like I said, this is a mess. Okay. I'm going to get you guys that particular note that she's making reference to when a girl is talking about the baby mom is talking about him being on drugs now, and she knew that basically Kay was not setting him up. It's the drugs, it's different, yada yada yada. Okay. Talking about the death of rapper T Hood, and the death of rapper T Hood, supposed to be unalived by Rasheeda and Kirk's son Kai Frost, and there's alleging that his sister K Frost has set the whole thing up. But long and behold, missing pieces and moving pieces to the story is basically pointing out the fact that he was beating her. Okay, and allegedly Kai was living in the same house with Kay. So this is how this altercation transpired, according to reports. Okay, so I'm just giving you guys the rundown of where we are now. They're showing footage saying that, the footage clearly showed him choking her out. Okay, for no apparent reason. And the family are making all types of excuses for it, but they also hurt right now. Okay, I'm going to go off the limb and say that they're hurt clearly at the fact that their loved one is no longer here, and rightfully so. I understand that. Okay, if God forbid any of my family members go, that will hurt. Never mind with the facts. Right now, I can't deal with all that. I have to grieve my loved one, right? So anybody that's in contact, you are the reason why. I even though it may not be right, but it's what I feel in the moment. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand that as well. I wanted to get you guys this note that she was making reference to, but I can't even find it. Ain't that something? Let me see if I got it on this other drive. Hold on. Oh God, I cut it off. Hold on. If I got it on the other drive, I'll read it. But if not, I'm going to just read you guys what's going on now. I hate when I do this. I probably should be a little bit more together, but I be trying, but I don't always get it together, honey. All right, so I can't find it, but we're going to move on. Okay, if I get it, I will read it while we're on here. But the family are still going on since the videos came out, and they tell Kay, since your friend want to basically step in the ring for you, here's what it is. It says 7 times to the body, 7 times to the back. That's not self-defense. Hashtag justice for T Hood. Okay, it goes on to say, Tevin and I, now this is his sister basically, defending their relationship. Tevin and I's relationship was fantastic. He was down to earth and upright, amazing. Him and Kay's relationship was horrible. They were using drugs together, and she would antagonize him. And from that video, looks like it was from last year during cold season. And only time I known Tevin to allegedly put hands on her, she broke his necklace with his father ashes in it. That gives no right, though. Then why we mention it then? If it gives no right for him to put his hands on somebody, then why are we even mentioning it? You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about people trying to act like you upright, but you're not. If it gave him no right, why even talk about his necklace being broken and ashes applied, with ashes in it, and God rest his daddy's soul. But why are we talking about it? Oh, thank you, Royalty Queen, for the $10 super sticker. I appreciate you, boo. So it says, broken his necklace with his father. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, let me see. Broken his necklace with his father, ashes on it. It gives no right, though. If he was harming her so often and lived with her brother, why did nobody ever not call the police? See, you can't question domestic violence. And I'm going to tell you why you can't question domestic violence, because it's a hurt and a fear that nobody will ever understand. So all the questions is throwing me off, okay? But anyway, so why didn't nobody ever not call the police? She didn't even call the police when he passed away. She called his sister too. Since it's cameras everywhere, released video of that day, August 8th, 2024. Yeah. And here's the thing. If it's cameras, she's saying that he ripped, when she texted the mom, she told the mom, he ripped my cameras out the wall. So I'm assuming that she never replaced those cameras, okay? He must have got wind that the cameras recorded him beating up on her a while ago, so he ripped them out, and she never replaced them, hence to why there's no footage out right now of this incident, okay? And if it is, we haven't got none of it, okay? T. Hood allegedly beat a different young lady, which got him previously hurt. Yes, we just talked about that, CC. That's what got him pow prior to. So the family just basically take this, and whatever happens, but stop making excuses for your child or your brother. Hold on. Okay, it says, let me see. She broke his father's necklace that day he passed, okay? It says our relationship was never physical. Why are y'all posting all these things now? If he was such a monster, y'all know about, y'all did, and God, y'all knew about it, and God don't like ugly, okay? So she's basically claiming that it was a setup all along. You're trying to get me flagged, honey. So she's saying that, she set him up all along. That's what the sister is alleging, that she set him up, okay? It goes on and says, if there was cameras all over the house, show the camera footage of, excuse me, of the footage of the shooting where he was leaving because wouldn't let the daughter come over. So they're alleging that her daughter wouldn't come. She wouldn't have let the daughter come over. So that's why they started fighting in the first place. Show that footage. Post the date and time of this video took place. Show the ring camera. That's what the sister is saying. You stayed with him after this? I bet you can't pass a drug test. What do that got to do with anything? Whether she could pass a drug test or not, she didn't go off and pow nobody, all right? See, that's the deflecting stuff. I be team y'all, but then y'all start deflecting, then I can't get with it, okay? So that's that. It goes on and says that they post a post from Kay saying that she want to unalive some SHIT for real. And that's when they started saying that she planned this. Now, this post was in December. Okay, I believe, yeah, December 11, 2024. So what y'all think? She was mustering up all of this stuff until it actually happened? I can see if he was the one being attacked. She was attacked. She was attacked. And then whatever happened. Whether she dippy right now and feeling some type of way that her brothers came in and intervened for her or not, the facts of the matter is that she was being attacked according to the footage. And then from there, her brother intervened. Remember, her brother was living there with her. This is probably not the first incident that they had that he was home. This probably was really, really bad. And as any brother would have jumped in it. Is it unfortunate? Yes. Is it a problem? Yes. Okay, the boy 24 years old, no prior convictions, never had this kind of life going on. Now he facing murder charges. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to be real, okay? You did all this just to have him KILLED and go on your page and say you love him and how you would lay with him same night. So y'all alleging that she didn't love him because you did all of this and set him up. Then you went on your page talking about you love him. They saying it was all a lie. It goes on and says that they post two young ladies. If you want to see them ladies, go over to my Instagram. Everything you need to see or hear is there, okay? You knew about him messing with Vanessa because you were too, I guess, to state the facts, okay? So they post a picture of him and Vanessa. They saying that she was sleeping with Vanessa also. Baby, what? So again, if she was sleeping with Vanessa also and that was their thing, what did that have to do with him attacking her? I just want to know. What do that have to do with the incident? If this was the cost of it, we need more information. But apparently Vanessa is thrown in there now because Vanessa was the reason, according to reports, that he was pow the first time. He was whooping the hell out of her. Okay. This is a mess, guys. This is a mess. And unfortunately, that's where we are now. And this morning, because they still going on and on and on, this morning, let me get it for you guys. Oh, last night, they posted a video of Kai. I keep saying Kai. Forgive me, guys, because it's mixing me up. Kay basically having an argument with T Hood. And in this argument, he's following her with the recording, with the phone. And she's mad that he brought this girl out on the stage. So he's following her back with the phone. And she's yelling at him and screaming at him. But she's not. I mean, it's an argument, right? And I'm not making excuses, but she's nowhere near anything of what those videos show of her getting her beat by him, right? Nowhere near it. So during that time, she's telling him, like, go. She did tell him, get out. And then she knocked the phone out of his hand. I saw the people saying that she hit him. She did not hit him. She knocked the phone out of his hand. And you think she gonna hit that nigga and she know he been whooping her? Ain't no way. Okay, she ain't stupid. So she knocked the phone out of his hand out of frustration. She probably did get knocked the hell up afterwards. We don't know. But I'm going to play for you guys that recording because this is a mess, right? And I'm not showing it for a reason. Like I said, my channel is, okay, it's fighting for his life already. So I ain't got time for the foolery. But we will listen to the recording of her yelling and screaming at him. And, that's that. So let's get that up for you guys.
Fuck you! Go put her on stage. You know how long the fuck you bringing her out for, bitch? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Dumb bitch! Oh, you're the biggest! You're the biggest, babe! Oh, you are! That's what the fuck you put on your stage? Fuck you and your stage.
So you wasn't for me.
No, leave, bro! Yeah, that's what it's about. Your actions. Go up for the performance. Go up for a real bitch. I'm tired of you putting that bitch in my face. I'm tired. I'm so tired of you putting her in my face. Fuck you. That's who you want to share stages with. That's who's big to you. That's who got motion. That's a real bitch. Fuck out the face. Oh, this. Go over there, nigga.
Always because I had.
My fucking time with you.
So you're mad because
I'm pissed! Idiot! Get out!
you're mad because you didn't perform.
Yes! Whatever bullshit small narrative you want to fucking create I don't care!
Y'all see? And if you guys watch it in real time, when you go over to my Instagram and watch it, she's not in his face. She's standing over top of a sink, like cleaning the sink of the bathroom, and she's yelling into the mirror. Okay. She doesn't get into his face until she knocked the phone out of his hand. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? She's frustrated because, according to this video, that he brought some girl out on the stage that, and giving her props and saying she's better than you. And she's jealous, obviously. Okay. But she's not in his face. She's mad as hell. Okay. No doubt. But she's not in his face. He's just following her like a Martell Holt thing with the camera to record her. And she knocks the phone like, get that camera out of my face, right? And y'all, I'm telling y'all, me playing the recordings for you guys right now does no justice for the videos when you go over there, okay? Let's go over the rest of this stuff, okay? So, especially the one with him sitting on the bed slicing his face. I mean, y'all, he's slicing his face like he carving an onion or shaving a potato or something. He just slicing his face. Okay. I said, oh, girl, you had yourself a real one on your hand. Okay. You had yourself a real one. Let me not interrupt. I ain't got nothing to say, as a matter of fact. Okay. Girl, you got yourself a real one on your hands. So the other sister says, I honestly don't care about these old videos. He didn't go to jail on none of these days for this. Turn on the sound, post the time and date. That green shirt is at Ebony House. Right now, that was not the day of the SHOOTING. Okay. We as his family don't condone BD. That's why we told you to call anytime you call. Now, what can y'all do? Call the cops. She's supposed to call the cops, not y'all, because clearly y'all team him. Okay. And of course, he didn't get arrested because she was not reporting it. So stop acting like he didn't get arrested because they found no evidence. She did not report it. That's the stuff that's blowing my mind. Okay. Excuse me. It goes on to show messages of them talking about them fighting on each other. It says it goes both ways. They probably were fighting each other. Kelsey is on hardcore drugs. Know her folks paid to get the posted. Oh, know her folks paid to get this posted so it won't go in his favor. But God will prevail. Won't show the whole video though. Won't show the text. Won't show how she threw his deceased dad chain at my show. Oh, at my show one time, huh? And threw it out to the wolves. Won't say that, huh? This week, this ain't no DV. This is a homicide, and this video is old as F. Again, more excuses, okay? Since video's coming out, let's see what happened that night of the and okay, we want to see everything since we know it's cameras there. It goes on and says, we've seen the video, but the truth is that we don't have all of the facts. It's never okay to be abusive to anyone. But if anything, this should teach y'all to wait for the evidence in the case to unfold. Tevin lost his life in a relationship where there was a lack of trust, respect for one another. Drugs, abuse, and both families are hurt or grieving. So while you're all making a spectacular or joke of this life/death and this situations, people are being affected. I'm sure they're equally as disappointed in Tevin's action as those videos, but they deserve the truth of what unfolded that night. We want the evidence, all of it, okay? And the truth is, we might only get 1/3 of it because it's her truth, his truth, and the reality. And unfortunately, he's no longer here to tell his. Please not judge unless you've lived a life full of perfections and perfect decisions. R.I.P. Tevin. Ciao. That was a more sensible, post, but y'all, this is bad. This is bad. Let me see what else I got on here for y'all. I was getting y'all everything y'all needed, okay? Slowly but surely, I was like, I got to get this to them. I got to get that to them. I know I screenshotted something this morning, but I guess that was what I screenshotted. Yeah, so, what do you guys think? We're 48 minutes into the chat. We got a little conversation. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this was just a DV situation that got out of hand? Do you think the family are being, naive because their loved one is gone and they hurt, right? What do you guys think? The text messages, she texted the mom during that scene because I'm pulling up stuff as we go along since we got about 10 minutes in the chat. She texted the mom and I guess during the DV situation when she told him to leave, okay? Your son putting his hands on me. Can you have someone send a Uber for his belongings? He's not going to be able to come back here anymore. And I would like to Uber this stuff to y'all while he's on the way. The mom said the bare minimum, okay, thanks. Girl, come check on your son. This is why see, mothers, okay, like to throw their responsibilities on somebody else because they know how crazy their child is. Let's not get this thing twisted. Hey, Sonia, how are you? Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. So send it to my inbox on Instagram, boo, if you got it, okay? So we can come back and talk about it. With that being said, the mom just responded, okay, thanks. And in my opinion, it just seems like she was happy when her problem was being taken care of by Kay, right? As long as they not by, I used to date one like that, child. The mom was dead over heels for him, and she never wanted to deal with her problem. She wanted to push her problem on me. You birthed him. You created that monster. Why don't you come here and get his, right? Okay, anyway, this is about them and not me, okay? So she goes, no problem. Thanks again for everything. Hey, I'm not fond of anyone breaking my belongings or nothing. He's rude. Girl, he beyond rude. He over there choking you out, right? Pushing me, slamming my doors, trying to pop my car tires, ripping my cameras out the wall. So I don't believe that she ever replaced those cameras, okay? Ripping my cameras out the wall. Nobody is helping me when it comes to him being domestic. Yeah, they're not, because he's your problem now. You got him from wherever you got him from, and you got to deal with him now. Of course, everybody got something to say now. He gone, right? That's my son, no doubt. Okay, no doubt that's your son. But at the end of the day, your son was doing some foul stuff, and it seems like after somebody popped his A the first time for beating up another young lady publicly outside in the open, so you know he was on another type high. Okay, he whipped her outside the house, right? None of it is right. And my heart goes out to everybody in the situation, but your son was a problem. And guess what? If it wasn't Kai that came and took this boy's life, somebody else was, because he was going to meet another young lady, vulnerable, searching, unsure of herself, and he was going to do the same exact thing. So if it wasn't Kai who took his life, I hate to say it, but somebody else would have, period. Okay? Let's see what else I got for y'all. Ciao. And the bruises is so crazy. So crazy. So crazy. Let's see if I have anything else in here that I didn't tell you guys about. So that's when the family is saying, like, why you ain't showing the camera in the room? I don't think that the cameras was there, honestly. That's my honest opinion. I don't think that they were there because he ripped them out the wall. That's just what it says. That's just what it says, okay? Yeah. I think we covered everything for the most part. I think we covered everything. If anything else come out, I will be sure to jump back on while I have the time to do so. You guys know that weekends are more and much better for me and easier for me to go live versus during the week because my clients don't be having it. But we here now, right? Thank you for those that have been rocking with me. Continue to rock with me and bearing with me while I figure it out. You guys are amazing. And I love y'all the long way. Hello to all my newcomers. Goodbye to all my newcomers, flip-floppers, and day ones. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for checking in. He should have learned his lesson in April when he got pow pow. Say it again. And I'm not making excuses, nor am I being insensitive. But if somebody pow pow me for doing somebody wrong, you ain't ever got to worry about me. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this, Sonya. You ain't ever got to worry about Shar ever putting her hands on nobody else again. I done got pow pow. Oh, you showed me what real life was, okay? Ain't no way I'm going to be doing that. He just did not care. And I love how they're trying to put it on the hardcore. But even if Kay was using along with him, the drugs did not cause her to take somebody's or beat somebody up. The drugs, if just per se what they're saying is true, the drugs call him to go crazy on not only Kay, but another female as well. And Lord knows whatever other female we don't know. Okay. So come on, guys, hold this accountable. Hold him accountable. Okay. It seems like y'all was used to making excuses for him. And even now, in the proceeding of his death, you guys continues to make excuses for him. It's not okay under no circumstances, okay? The only one in this situation I really feel bad for is Kai. Kai was not the youngest, but next to youngest, I think it's him, and then it's the baby that Rasheeda had. He's not a street Jew. He has no prior records. He was the one that worked at Rasheeda's restaurant, so I know Rasheeda is even taking this even harder. You know what I mean? My baby. And I'm sorry, however this fold out, I'm gonna be honest. I got real honest for y'all, okay? At the end of the day, however this playing out, it would take a long time for Kay to be in my face again. She got on that message, and she clearly said in that message, brother or not, I don't condone that. Now, people was trying to say that it was AI. Hell no, that was her all the way. I don't condone that. So your brother took a life to protect you, and the first thing you go on here and tell them how much you dislike your brother over top, how you choose the DICK over top of your brother who was protecting you. I can't take you serious, and you would have not been in my face like that, period. So even if we make it out of this situation, you my sister for life, but I'll never even view you the same ever again. You will be getting the hell on out of my face, okay? So that's that. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Like I said, I love y'all a long way. Make sure you guys hit the like button, turn your notifications on, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye.